During my chemo, I had a lot of problems with constipation. Between the chemo drugs, the antibiotics, and the pain meds, the narcotics I was on, my system would back up. And there was one time during my second round of chemo that was particularly bad. It was a Friday night, had chemo on Tuesday, and that was about the right time, 3-4 days out. I was lying on the floor of the bathroom in a great deal of pain. A great deal of pain. And I'd been trying to poop, and it wasn't happening. And in between episodes of trying to poop, the only place I wanted to be was on the floor. Every place else was too far away. The bed was too far away. Lie down on the floor, curled up, in pain. This had been going on for a couple hours, and I realized that I was in trouble. And so I sent a text out to my support team, my Banana Club, telling them I'm in trouble. And shortly after that, 3 women showed up at the door. During this period of time, I was always leaving the door unlocked because I didn't always know if I could get up to answer the door. I just left it unlocked. And this was one of those times where it was unlocked and they just came in. And they started off bringing me hot tea, to see if that would help. They put a blanket over me. And then they went into the dining room and started conversing. 2 of the women knew each other, the third one didn't know either one, and they were just getting acquainted, having a conversation, and keeping an ear cocked for any activity in the bathroom. And the whole time I'm listening to them, I'm in pain, can't go poop, and the only thing I'm thinking is, Doc says you're gonna die. Doc says you're gonna die. Now, that's actually not as morbid as it sounds at first. Guys, remember punchlines of jokes. The group of guys who hung around together for any length of time at all, they get to the point where they can just say the punchline and everybody laughs because they remember the rest of the joke. And Doc says you're gonna die is the punchline of a joke. It's an old guy joke. 2 cowboys are out in the desert. One of them gets bit by a rattlesnake on his willy. And his friend says, oh my God, let me run into town and find out what to do. So he runs into town, asks the doc, my friend just got bit by a rattlesnake, what do I do? And the doctor says, well, first thing you do is suck out all the poison. And so the guy runs back and his friend says, what did the doctor say? What did the doctor say? And his friend says, Doc said you're gonna die. Punchline, Doc said you're gonna die. Now, the reason I was thinking Doc said you're gonna die was because the women kept coming in and checking on me, and they would ask, is there anything I can do to help? And I knew that if I told them to call the doctor to find out what they could do to help, the doctor was gonna say, well, sounds like you need to give them an enema. And they're going to come back in the bathroom and say, Doc said you're going to die.